OmSakthi. Guruvadi Saranam, Tiruvadi Saranam. There once lived a young man who dedicated himself fully to his work, meeting his company's targets. As years passed, he grew tired of the monotonous routine. Even though he had amassed considerable wealth, luxury cars, a cozy apartment, and sizable savings. Despite having everything he desired, the endless pursuit of targets had taken a toll on him, and he felt overwhelmed by stress. He realized that while money was important, there was something more essential that made life truly fulfilling. As a result, he began searching for inner peace and tranquility. The young man went on a search for someone who could assist him in finding a way out. He roamed around the Himalayas in search of answers. Eventually, he encountered a Zen guru and asked for help in finding inner peace and tranquility. In response, the Zen guru said, "Inner peace and tranquility cannot be found by seeking them out directly. Instead, they arise naturally when you learn to let go of your attachments and desires." The young man was perplexed and asked for guidance on how to accomplish this. The Zen master advised, "To let go of your attachments and desires, you must practice observing your thoughts and emotions without judgment. Acknowledge them and let them pass through your mind without clinging to or rejecting them, like clouds moving through the sky." Despite the guidance, the young man still appeared uncertain, prompting the Zen master to use an analogy. He asked the young man to imagine holding a glass of water, explaining that holding it for a few seconds was effortless, but holding it for hours would cause fatigue and strain. The longer one holds on to something, the more burdensome it becomes. The Zen master went on to explain that the weight of our worries and problems can accumulate over time, causing them to become burdensome. To achieve genuine peace and happiness, we must learn to relinquish them and let them go, much like a glass of water. The young man contemplated the Zen master's words and realized that he had been holding on to his worries and fears for too long. He followed the master's guidance and started shedding his burdens one by one. As he let go of each one, he felt more relaxed and unencumbered. He discovered that authentic happiness and inner peace resided within himself, and that by releasing his anxieties, he could find serenity in the present moment. The Zen master encouraged the young man to practice meditation. However, the young man expressed confusion, stating that he couldn't sit for extended periods or engage in chanting. He clarified that he was not aspiring to become a sannyasi and had familial responsibilities to attend to. The Zen master responded with a smile, comparing the human mind to little grasshoppers that tend to jump from one distraction to the next. The Zen master reassured the young man that he need not sit for long hours to practice meditation. The Zen master smiled and said, "You can make your choice, but remember it is a lifelong practice. If you are patient and persistent, you will find that inner peace and tranquility are always within you, waiting to be discovered." The Zen master's words resonated with the young man, and he realized that it was practical to practice meditation. The young man's commitment to this practice enabled him to experience inner peace and tranquility, which he realized were always within him, waiting to be discovered. As he continued to let go and live in the present moment, he found a new sense of clarity and calmness, and this helped him to face life's challenges with joy and contentment. To meet the common man's requisite, BangaruAmma has taught us 4 simple techniques for mind calmness and tranquility, namely 1. Devotion, 2. Charity, 3. Service, And 4. Meditation. The Holy Mother, in her oracle about meditation, says, you don't have to chant mantras while doing meditation. Don't impose any restrictions on your soul. Over time, these thoughts will become subsumed and concentration can be felt. You will realize that you are different and your senses and mind are different. Have you seen a shepherd? He doesn't go behind the cows and goats. Instead, he sits in an elevated place and a couple of times he watches the grazing cows. So should you be. Your sense will move around with the help of your mind. Get used to being an objective observer, detached from it and amused by what the mind thinks. Over time, your soul will get used to the nature of standing alone and objectively observing the actions of your mind and senses without getting involved. OmSakthi.
அம்மாவை நினை மனமே மேல்மருவூர் அம்மாவை நினை மனமே.
Subscribe to the BangaruAmma Global YouTube channel for more inspiring and uplifting videos like this one.